As she said, we've worked closely for all the many years she was with us. I remember when Hannah auditioned here for the rabbi job, she reminded us that we weren't attending a performance. And as in her sermon that night, she talked about how we're each other's angels, which Dan quoted, and how we can inspire and guide each other. Hannah's able to balance, as you've seen tonight, being serious, being fun-loving, being spontaneous. One thing I learned over and over again, that is a service isn't going the way she expects it to, she rolls with it, and often finds a nugget that makes it better than if it had gone according to plan. Hannah said that when I make a mistake leading a song during a mitzvah service, that I'm leading by example. Don't be worried, kid, just be yourself. We're all only human, and it matters that we do not pretend otherwise, regardless of our role in the community. See, I'm just leading by example. Hannah leads by example in other ways. She finds wonderful spiritual moments in things as varied as a Shabbat evening on the beach when she and Don up on the Cape would run through the prayers of a service, or a walk alongside a stream in a nature preserve. And I love the image of Rabbi and Don riding bikes together while singing Adamah and coming together to do the claps to the music. And who can forget the Friday services when she would take us all outside to see the new moon and do the Rosh Chodesh prayers. She helped us to recognize the beauty of poetry, organizing poetry Shabbats that deepened our understanding of so many Jewish themes. And I personally absolutely would never have come to love Leonard Cohen's music and poetry if it were not for her. There's a great deal to love. He's a little hard to start with, but he's an amazing poet, and I'm forever grateful for that, among so many other things. I'd also like to touch briefly on Rabbi Hannah's deep and abiding belief in building bridges. I can't think of a better example of that than the Liberation Seder that she worked with, along with the Fountain Baptist Church, to bring into being, where the two faith communities come together and share our stories of liberation from slavery. It's important to pass that knowledge and understanding and the struggle to find a way out of that narrow place, to pass that knowledge to the next generation and generations beyond that. Personally, it's been a pure pleasure working with Brandon and his extraordinarily talented choir, I tell you. And I know our home here is beautiful and it's just right for us, but wow. What I wouldn't give to sing more often in the Fountain Baptist Sanctuary. And it's just gorgeous and the acoustics are amazing. So anyway, keep me on your list. I've led prayers at Beth Hatikvah since 2006. Initially, you were that high. Mostly during the high holidays back then and other special events, but it was Hannah who had, when she came here, such faith in me from the first, who gave me the space during even the holiest moments of services to really feel at home in front of you. It's so important to learn to trust silence, even in a crowded room, even among new acquaintances. One of Hannah's greatest gifts is her ability to sit in a moment. I hope you've passed some of that on to me. Hannah, thank you for all you've taught me. You have been my angel, and I'm proud to call you my friend. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for so patiently, Steve Kaflitz, by way of the singers, will get in the